Hey, Christian, how much does having made this trip so many times with the Jags sort of help the young guys? There's so many veterans in that room that have made it. Does it make it easier on them that they don't have to worry about any of the stuff if you're just making this for the first time?
Yeah, I think just the training staff and everybody in place has a great plan for us that has worked over the past couple of years to do everything they can to help mitigate whether it's jet lag or guys when it comes to flushing their legs and just getting their bodies ready to go. So I've always thought ever since I've gotten here and playing over in London that they've had a great plan in place. And as long as whether it's your first time or not, as long as you follow that plan, you should be set up pretty well to be able to go out there and perform on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go to John Shipley and then Mia.
Hey Christian, thanks for doing this. Hope you guys are staying safe. Just what have you seen kind of out of this Browns defense and their secondary? It seems like through like point last year till now, they've really been kind of on top of their stuff.
Yeah, well, I think it starts up front with them. Obviously, the addition of Montez Sweat, has really helped them in their front. But they have a lot of talented guys up there, and then their back end, is really talented. Two corners and safeties as well. I guess Brisker. We'll see, if he'll be out there or not. I know he's a really talented young safety, but they have Kevin Byard as well. Just a lot of guys back there that are very opportunistic. They got great ball skills, and they're sticky in coverage. So definitely a challenge for us on the perimeter, but there's definitely areas that we feel like we can manipulate, and just got to hone into the game plan and go out and execute.
Thanks, Christian.
Yep, thanks.
Thanks again for doing this, Christian.
Yep.
For you guys, if you could evaluate how you feel you guys have attacked the middle of the field, 2023 versus 2024 so far.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things where the run game really helps us. In my opinion, the run game really helps kind of, open up the middle of the field for us. Because when you talk about, being successful in the run game, especially against light boxes, helps kind of open those things up, helps the linebackers get a little bit more aggressive and being able to step up to the line of scrimmage. And then you're able to take those opportunities over the middle of the field. So I thought we've done a good job of, being able to diversify, how we're able to spread the ball out outside the numbers and over the middle of the field. And, I know it's something that we want to do a little more of too, because, we're really good at it, when we're doing it successfully.
What could Evan coming back do for not only that area of the field, but ensuring that you're getting the ball to him, you're attacking that middle part of the field, but then also not forgetting about stretching the outside boundary as well?
Yeah, I mean, Evan does a lot. He's a mismatch. He's a matchup nightmare. We saw that obviously last year with the season that he had, and obviously he hasn't had many opportunities this year with only one game played. But we're really excited to get him back, just with his physicality, his presence, and then obviously with what he's able to do with his routes. He runs routes like a receiver. So, like I said, he's a mismatch nightmare. So, just really happy that he's going to be back over there. And yeah, just his presence in the middle of the field, short, intermediate routes is going to be big for us. And I know he's big for Trevor when it comes to just, having that security and just another piece, part of our offense, a huge part of our offense, getting him back will be big.
All right, go ahead, Demetrius.
Hey Christian, how have you seen the team sort of respond to the win, and then what's been the message moving forward before you guys head to London?
Yeah, I think I said after the game, definitely we're going to enjoy it. Came in here Monday, and I thought everybody had the right attitude. Proud of what we did, but there's a lot of areas where we can get better. There's still some areas that feel like could have resulted in the game going the other way, and we're critical of that, and we understand that. But we're just getting 1 week better, and we can't get all 4 games that we dropped back and won. We got to take it 1 week at a time, and so it's just another week. It's a big week because it's the next one, and we got a good team that we're playing over there in London, and so we're just focused on taking it one day at a time and just building on this momentum.
And how big has it been to have a 1-2 punch like Tank Bigsby and Travis just so far this season?
It's been huge. I mean, they're both dynamic players with obviously what they're able to do, handing them the ball off, in the run game, inside the tackles and, even on the perimeter and then in the pass game as well, screens. And, Travis is a great route runner out the backfield, and Tank is, becoming increasingly better as well. And just with what they're able to do after contact, they're both physical backs, great contact balance. So they're just huge. And, for us as receivers in our room, it's even bigger for us because we know we have to get to the second level and we got to make our blocks because we know those two can spring it at any time. So we take a lot of pride in, making sure we get those guys, to the next level, because when it comes to pass protection and blitz pickup, they're back there sticking their head in there. So, we take a lot of pride in being a part of the run game, and we want to get those two going even more.
Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Christian, thanks for doing this. Do you guys feel like you have an advantage now in London? Like that is a legitimate thing that you guys go over there and you're just better prepared than maybe the opponents?
I wouldn't necessarily say an advantage. I think both teams have to deal with, some of the elements and everything that comes with traveling over to London. Obviously it poses, a lot of different things, you're overseas, time change, the whole nine. Everybody's got to deal with it. So it's just all about going out there and executing and playing our game. At the end of the day, when that whistle blows, it's an even playing field, in my opinion. So, like I said, I'll just say that you have to go through the week of preparation the same way you would any other game, and just go out there and, like I said, come out fast and be efficient with what we're doing. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, guys.